They have an application fee. Last year was $75. This year is $100. So you have to put all of this into consideration. Not forget and also understand that other colleges will charge you for an application fee. Beautiful people, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for joining the channel today. So if this is your first time here, please do not forget to subscribe and support the movement. All right, the subscribe button is here. Make sure you click the subscribe button and support the movement so that we keep building the page, and share this video to somebody if you think that they actually need this content. Now, today's video, I want to talk about some programs you can study in Canada and get fast PR. And in this same video, I'm going to be talking about some programs and some colleges and their tuition fee in Canada that if you study these programs, it would be easy for you to get a job. Not like other programs are not able to get a job, but because the industries, looking at the locations, it is very easy to use these programs and get your PR in less than no time. If you are just joining the channel, my name is Milton. So now, let's not wait a lot of time. I'm going to be talking about certificate programs, and these programs are going to be diploma programs, or they are going to be postgraduate programs, or MBA program, which are Masters of Business Administration. Now, remember I said at the beginning that these programs are one-year programs. For those of you who are from the broke community and who do not have a lot of money and who are not able to show heavy bank statement when it comes to Canada visa, because your proof of funds is the determining factor here, though not just the proof of funds, but it is very important for you to document proof of funds. I will advise you to apply to one-year programs. And now these are the provinces you should target. If you want to move to Canada and eventually get fast PR, avoid places like Ontario, and you should be looking at places like the Atlantic region, which is New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, British Columbia, Prince Edward Island, and to an extent Manitoba, all right, and some other. I think these are the best. Now, the reason I'm saying these are the best is because if you study a one-year program in these provinces, after like 6 months, you may be getting your PR. This is because they do have pathways, or there are various pathways in these provinces that can equally give you this PR I'm talking about. There are various pathways in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, that with just 6 months experience, especially with the nurses, you can go in and apply for your permanent residency and of course your PR. Now let's take a look. We have already talked about the programs we are going to focus more, and I will focus more on certificates and diplomas. What are the differences? They are both offered by community colleges, but their differences is just that certificate programs are not that, they are somehow shallow, and diploma programs are more in depth, like they go broad knowledge. Like diploma programs will give you a broader spectrum of what you are actually studying. But at the end of the day, if you want to study a program that belongs to any of this category, make sure it is at least 8 months study program. All right, you study it for at least 8 months. This is going to qualify you to get working postgraduate work permit, and after that PR. Okay, now let's take a look at some of these programs. I'm going to go slowly so that you understand what I'm actually talking about. Before I forget, remember these Atlantic regions I'm talking about, they are also in dire need of immigrants, and of course do not forget that Canada is saying that they intend to reduce the number of student visas, and in this case it is going to be very competitive. So if you are applying to these places, make sure you get your offer letters early and you start your visa application early. It is very important. This is fact, I'm telling you. Now let's take a look at some of these programs. The first program I want to talk about are programs that are related to human resource management or human resource management. If you find any of these programs in any college in Canada, be it a certificate or a diploma program, grab it as fast as possible. The reason is because it is going to be like the Atlantic regions, okay, New Brunswick, Prince Edward, Saskatchewan. I forgot about Saskatchewan. These provinces, they are going to be like hot cake. As soon as you finish your study program, you are going to be like, there are a lot of hotels, human resource opportunities in the Atlantic region. So this is one of the programs, and if you study this program, it is easy for you to quickly get your PR done or your PR on time. All right, but of course, at the end of the day, remember, for you to get PR, you need to get a work permit, all right? Maybe a postgraduate work permit before you go to PR. Take note of that. And which are some of the schools that offer this human resource management? I think a school like New Brunswick Community College, NBCC, also offers this program, all right? And after you graduate in this program, you are going to maybe work as a human resource managers in hotels, and most of those areas. You understand, there is a lot that you have to offer. Even when you look at the human resource program at the NBCC website, you are going to see what you can become after you finish the program. And the tuition fee for this program is around $9,575 Canadian dollars. But now, inclusively with parking lunch, student union fee, semester fee, and blah blah blah, it's going to give you around 10,250 or something around that range. So you need to put this into consideration. Human resource management, it doesn't mean that you are going to study it only at NBCC. If you find other colleges that offer this program, grab it as fast as possible. It is going to help you a lot. Okay, now let's take a look at other programs. The other program I want to talk about is business. If you find business related program or business certificate programs or certificate programs in business or diplomas, grab them as soon as possible. Business programs sells nowadays in Canada. There are a lot of things you can do if you have a business certificate or a diploma certificate in business. It is going to help you a lot, or a certificate in business or whatsoever. In as much as you study for at least 8 months in Canada, is going to help you a lot. So grab it and do what do the necessary things that you need to do. But remember, tuition fee also varies, and you should be looking at the colleges you want to select with care. Look at them very well and look at the tuition fee. Make sure, like I always say, program selection, program choice is very important, and it also depends on what you are doing at the moment. Because you graduated with business administration 4 years ago, and now you are working as maybe a teacher in a kindergarten, does not give you the opportunity or does not give you an advantage to apply as a business student if you graduated 4 years ago. Okay, you have to be looking at what you are doing at the moment, not what you did 4 years ago. So please put this into consideration. It's very important. And if you are looking at business programs or colleges that offer business program, look at New Brunswick Community College. You can also look at Nova Scotia Community College, NSCC. Okay, then the next program I want to talk about, if you really want to get your PR fast, if you want to make your movement into Canada easy, are health programs. For those of you who are in the express entry pool or who have been following the express entry pool, you would have noticed that health professionals or those with a healthcare, anything that relates to healthcare or health areas, they get more invitations within some months. They get more invitation than others. So applying to any program that relates to healthcare, maybe personal support worker, health practitioners, nursing, practical nursing, all these programs like this will help you get a PR very fast in Canada. And of course, after PR is citizenship after 3 years. But first, the target should be permanent residency. Okay, if you do health related programs, or if you think you have the skills and you are in your home country and you think the place is not favorable, find your way at Jackpot immediately to Canada. Okay, apply to schools, apply to health related programs. You defend yourself when it comes to visa application. If you get the visa, you migrate immediately. If you do this, you will not regret it before time. And there are a lot of schools that will offer this. NBCC have health related programs. A lot of schools like Coast Mountain College also have health related, I think, business and health related programs also. Then you have Saskatchewan Polytechnic also have a care program. I think healthcare and a lot of these programs, you understand. In fact, if it's in the healthcare area or health related, just apply. They are hotcakes now, especially in the Atlantic regions of Canada. So please note that at NBCC, the personal support program is going to cost you $13,000, and again, at Saskatchewan Polytechnic, it's going to cost you $15,800. So put this into consideration. The last program I want to talk about are business, or let me say information technology / cyber security And if you are looking at such programs, you should be looking at MBCC because they have programs related like this. And at MBCC, you are going to pay around $11,000. And again, remember I said information technology, cyber security, computer systems. And if you want to check, I think Keanu College has programs related to this, information technology and cyber security. And if you are equally looking for other programs, 1 year programs, which are, remember, you can, because I get somebody was telling me, Milton, I don't really want to follow this program, but because I'm doing it at the moment, I need to defend myself before the visa officer. Of course, can I change? You can change when you enter Canada, but try to get your visa from here, okay? Then if you are really looking for 1 year programs, not necessarily in these fields, you can check NSCC. They have a program called Addiction Community Outreach. This is also related to health or mental health or something. Then they also have public relations. They also have tourism, hospitality. These are 1 year programs, okay? There is also human resource manager, and there is also GIS, which is geographic information system / remote sensing. These are also 1 year programs, and you can study this program and NSCC, Nova Scotia Community College, and they have an application fee. Last year was $75. This year is $100. So you have to put all of this into consideration, guys. It is very, very important. Do not forget, and also understand that other colleges will charge you for an application fee. But at the end of the day, the target is to get your residence permit and you move to Canada. So these are some of the things you should consider if you are looking for a place to study and get fast jobs, fast PR. Move to Atlantic Canada. If you are looking for a place to get fast PRs, move to Atlantic Canada. And if you are equally looking for programs that can get you fast PR, apply to 1 year programs. I hope this video helps you. Till we meet again in another one.